Hey y'all, what's good, what's poppin'? So for today's video, I wanted to sit down and film another skincare related video. Specifically, I wanted to sit down and talk about skincare products that are under $20 that I've really enjoyed and have really done wonders for my skin. I was thinking about titling this my favorite drugstore skincare products, but I was really hesitant about that because first of all, there's so many products at the drugstore now that are over $20. I feel like the drugstore is really trying it with some of these products out here, and some of these products are really starting to reach more like luxury Sephora brand prices. But I figured if I capped it at a certain price, that would make it easier for me to pick some products to feature that I really enjoy while also sticking within a budget. So I just want to go ahead and highlight some of my favorite affordable under $20 skincare products. I have them sitting here next to me and I'm going to go through them and why I love them and what they've done for my skin. So if y'all are interested in seeing some of my affordable skincare product recommendations, be sure to stick around till the end of the video. We're going to go over all that. Before we get into it though, I just want to say thank you to all my new and returning subscribers out there. Thank y'all for sticking around, constantly supporting my content and helping me to grow the channel. If you are new here and you haven't already, just be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell button as well so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, let's get into it. Before I start talking about these products, I do just want to make a couple of disclaimers. First of all, my skin type is combination oily and it's normalized a little bit more now, but I still do struggle sometimes with acne. So a lot of my skincare products are tailored for those skin types and those issues specifically, but there are some products in here that I feel like can be beneficial for other skin types as well. But I just wanted to go ahead and get that out the way before I start listing off these products, because I don't want y'all to be running out and buying products just because I recommended it if it's not going to be doing anything for your skin personally. But like I said, I'll talk about each product in depth and what skin types I think they're good for. So with that out the way, I'm going to go ahead and start talking about these products now and why I love them. Just so I have a little bit of an organization, I'm going to go ahead and go through them in the order that I would use them in my skincare routine. So first we're going to talk about cleansers, and I want to go ahead and talk about this Inkey List Oat Cleansing Balm. I mentioned this already in my winter skincare favorites, but I really love this and it's really affordable, so I wanted to go ahead and mention it here as well. This is actually my second tube here. I love this so much I've gone ahead and picked up another one. So like I said, this is an oil-based cleanser and I love this as my first step in a double cleanse. It effectively breaks down makeup, waterproof sunscreen, and other oil-based impurities and washes away without leaving behind any residue. And another thing I really love about this is it's a really great value. You get 5 fluid ounces of product in this, which is a lot more than you generally get with cleansing balms. I feel like they're generally within the 2 to 3 fluid ounce range for product. Not only do you get a lot of product, but this only costs $10. So price per ounce, this is probably the most affordable oil cleanser that I've ever used, and I really love how effective and gentle it is. I think that really any skin type can benefit from using this, but this will be really good especially for oily and acne prone skin types. And I say that because this contains colloidal oatmeal and oat kernel oil, and both of these help to really moisturize and soothe the skin while also helping to boost the skin's natural moisture barrier and keep that intact while you're cleansing. This also contains sweet almond oil, which is another conditioning oil that really helps to moisturize the skin and help maintain that natural moisture barrier. So like I said, this is really gentle, but it also effectively breaks down makeup and other oil-based impurities on the skin, and it rinses away with no residue, and it's at a really good price point. I definitely recommend checking this out if you're in the market for a new oil-based cleanser. You can buy it on their website or at Sephora. Another cleanser that I talked about a lot on my channel, but I want to go ahead and talk about again because it is really good, it's really effective, but also really gentle, is this La Roche-Posay Toleriane Purifying Foaming Cleanser, and this is for normal to oily skin types. So again, this is another cleanser that's really good and effective at cleansing the skin without being stripping. So we've got some gentle surfactants in here that help to effectively cleanse and even give the formula a nice lather, but it's not going to be stripping on the skin at all. We've also got glycerin, ceramide MP, and niacinamide, and these all help with moisturizing the skin and helping to improve skin moisture barrier function as well. This is another effective yet gentle and barrier friendly cleanser, and I love using this as my second step. Again, I think it's a really good value for the money. It retails for $15 and you get 13.5 fluid ounces of product. It takes me at least a month and a half to 2 months to go through one of these, so I think that this is a good value for the money. It doesn't leave my skin feeling squeaky clean after. It does feel effectively cleansed, but my skin doesn't feel stripped or tight. And this does say that it is for normal to oily skin types, but I really feel like any skin type besides maybe the driest of skin types can benefit from using this. If you are someone with extremely dry or dehydrated skin, another option from La Roche-Posay that's really similar is this Toleriane Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. So this one is basically the same thing going on, but it's formulated more for dry skin types. So this one has more of like a lotiony texture. It doesn't really foam up the same way, but it still cleanses effectively, and it really helps with also moisturizing the skin while it cleanses. Another cleanser that y'all probably heard me talk about quite a bit on this channel that I really enjoy is this Naturium Niacinamide Cleansing Jelly 3%. So this is another cleanser again that's effective at helping to cleanse the skin without being stripping. This contains gentle surfactants, which again are really good at effectively cleansing without drying the skin out. We've got hyaluronic acid to help draw moisture into the skin. We have vitamin C, which helps to provide antioxidant support, and there's a high amount of niacinamide in here, which has a variety of skincare benefits. It helps to address the appearance of uneven texture, hyperpigmentation. It helps with regulating sebum production. It has anti-aging and antioxidant antioxidant properties. It's really a skincare powerhouse, and I love incorporating multiple products with niacinamide into my routine, and this is a great way to go ahead and get it in as one of your first steps in your routine. I really love the lather on this, and I love that it lathers up with or without water. You can go ahead and just apply it dry to the face and work it in, and it'll still lather up, so that's really good. I love that versatility. I also love that it's so gentle that you're able to leave it on for a couple minutes as a mask so that your skin can really absorb the niacinamide and the other ingredients and really uptake that without stripping or drying out the skin. So this is a nice effective cleanser that I've really been enjoying. You can get this on their website, you can get this at Target, you can get this at Amazon, and it retails for $18. Another cleanser I want to highlight is this Inkey Salicylic Acid Cleanser. So this is a little bit different from some of the other cleansers that I mentioned earlier. It doesn't really seem to have as much of a focus on being moisturizing and gentle on the skin, although make no mistake, it is a very gentle cleanser. It doesn't really have those harsh surfactants in it, and we've got ingredients like glycerin which help to moisturize and condition the skin. It is a very gentle formula. I'm not saying it's not, but it doesn't really seem to highlight that or focus on that the same way these other cleansers had. What stands out about this is the superstar ingredient in here is 2% salicylic acid. So salicylic acid is an oil soluble exfoliating acid. It's really able to penetrate within the pore and decongest and unclog from within. There's also a zinc compound in here which helps to fight inflammation and regulate sebum production, and there's also allantoin in here as well, which helps to soothe and calm irritated skin. I like using this during times when my skin is just a little bit more congested than normal. I think that this is a good gentle alternative to a leave-on treatment. Studies have proven that exfoliating acids are effective in cleansers, but because you're washing it off instead of leaving it on the skin, you don't have that same risk of irritation, and I noticed when using this it does help to improve the congestion pretty quickly. They also say in the product description that this can be used on body acne or acne in other places besides the face. I personally have not had this issue, but I have gifted this to a friend that does have issues with body acne, and they've given it glowing reviews and said that it's done wonders for improving the severity and quantity of the breakouts they experience. So even though I use this as a facial cleanser, I want to say, at least from anecdotal evidence that I've gathered, that this could possibly also be good for body acne if you do suffer with that. Another unique cleansing product I want to feature is this Good Molecules Pineapple Exfoliating Powder. It comes as a powder, but you add water to it and then you just massage it into your face and work it up into a lather, and it helps to effectively cleanse the skin while also providing exfoliation. We've got rice starch and silk powder in here which provide a gentle physical exfoliation to buff away the skin cells. We've also got pineapple, papaya, and kiwi enzymes in here which help to break up dead skin cells on the surface and provide a gentle chemical exfoliation. So this is a really gentle but effective alternative to a more harsh physical scrub or chemical exfoliating treatment, and because it is a wash-off treatment, you do lower the risk of irritation from this having extended contact with the skin, because you know you're only working it in for half a minute to a minute and then washing it right off. You also have the option with this to make it more or less abrasive by just adding more water. So again, if you want a more abrasive exfoliation experience, you can just use less water, but if you want a more gentle exfoliation experience, you can use more water. We've also got calamine powder and allantoin in here which help to calm and soothe the skin, and this product also is microbead free, which is really nice. So this has really helped me to get my exfoliation fix in without over exfoliating my skin. I use this about every other or every third day. I kind of just gauge my skin before I hop in the shower and see how we're looking and go from there. If it's looking a little dull, I'll go ahead and use this. If not, I'll wait a day or two. So now we're getting into the bread and butter of skincare. We're talking about leave-on treatments. The first one I want to highlight is this Naturium Niacinamide Essence 3%. So again, as the title suggests, this contains 3% niacinamide, which is a skincare powerhouse. It performs a plethora of skincare functions and benefits, most notable of which being addressing hyperpigmentation, regulating sebum production, and helping to decrease the appearance of enlarged pores. We've also got hyaluronic acid and beta-glucans in here, which help to hydrate and soothe the skin. It's a really nice lightweight formula, and I like to go ahead and just slap this on right out the shower to go ahead and dampen my skin, and it really helps to prep your skin and prime it for optimal absorption of your subsequent skincare products. Another toner that I really love from Naturium is this Alpha Arbutin Essence 1%. So the superstar ingredient in here is alpha arbutin, which helps to not only fade past hyperpigmentation, but also to help prevent the formation of new hyperpigmentation. This also again includes beta-glucans, which help to hydrate and soothe the skin. And again, just like the niacinamide essence, I like to use this pretty much right away out the shower to go ahead and dampen my skin. And this one also helps with prepping the skin for optimal absorption of the subsequent skincare steps that I'm going to go in with. And this one really has actually made a difference in my hyperpigmentation. I noticed when I use this religiously, my dark spots fade a lot quicker, and I just have a much more even and glowy skin tone. Another toner that I want to highlight is this Inkey PHA Gentle Exfoliating Toner. So as the name suggests, the main ingredient in here is polyhydroxy acids, or PHAs. So these operate similarly to alpha hydroxy acids. They're water soluble, so they're going to work more on the surface of the skin and help to break up dead skin cells that are sitting on top of the skin. So it's really going to help with improving skin texture and promoting an even skin tone. But what makes them different from alpha hydroxy acids is polyhydroxy acids have a much larger molecule size, size, so they don't penetrate as quickly or as deeply. They're a much more gentle alternative for exfoliating. And in addition to their exfoliating properties, polyhydroxy acids also help to hydrate the skin, and they have anti-aging and antioxidant properties as well. In addition to polyhydroxy acids, this formula also features niacinamide, which again is a skincare superstar ingredient which performs a variety of functions. And we've also got aloe leaf juice in here, which really helps to soothe irritated skin, so it makes it for a nice gentle exfoliating experience. This works pretty similarly to the Glow Recipe BHA PHA Pore Tight Toner that I rave about. It's not exactly the same, but it's got a pretty similar ingredient list going on here, and it has a pretty similar effect on my skin, but I love this because it's a lot more affordable. And again, this is a really gentle formula, so you can work your way up to using this daily as long as you build your skin's tolerance up to this, but I like to swap it out with other exfoliating treatments from time to time. I like this when I want a little bit more of an intense exfoliating treatment, but if you are in the market for a gentle exfoliator, I would definitely recommend checking this out. Okay, so now we're going to talk about serums. One serum I want to highlight is this Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. This formula really helps with improving the appearance of hyperpigmentation and also infusing the skin with a nice lightweight moisture. One thing I like about Good Molecules, specifically about this product, is they actually detail the exact percentages of all the ingredients in the ingredients list, so you have a good idea of what's going on. So we've got 5% glycerin in here, which is a really good emollient ingredient to help moisturize. We've got 4% niacinamide, which again is a skincare superstar and does so many functions, but specifically in this, it's really good for helping to address hyperpigmentation. We've also got a oil-soluble form of tranexamic acid. This is an ingredient that really helps to fight hyperpigmentation, and the form that they included in here, like I said, is oil-soluble, so it's able to penetrate the skin's barrier to go deeper within the layers of the skin and fight hyperpigmentation down deep within the skin. And I found that this is probably one of the most effective products I've used that help to address my hyperpigmentation, especially at such a good price point. So if you are someone that struggles with uneven skin tone and you want a product that's going to work effectively but at a good price point, I would definitely recommend checking this product out. Another serum that I've really been enjoying is this Naturium 12% niacinamide, 2% zinc serum. This is another great product from the niacinamide line from Naturium that I really enjoy. So as the name suggests, we've got 12% niacinamide. So again, with this product, the niacinamide is going to help refine your skin texture, regulate sebum production. It's going to help fight hyperpigmentation, address the appearance of enlarged pores. It's also got 2% zinc in here, which has anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. So it's going to help with balancing out the skin's microbiome. And in addition, because of the anti-inflammatory properties, it also helps with addressing the appearance of redness and clogged pores. In addition, we've got glycerin and hyaluronic acid in here, which are humectant ingredients that help to draw moisture into the skin. And then we've also got vitamin E, which helps provide antioxidant support and helps to nourish the skin. So this is also a serum that helps provide a nice lightweight hydration while also helping to address a myriad of skin concerns. And I think that if you have really oily skin and acne prone skin in particular, you can definitely benefit from incorporating this into your routine. This has been one of those products that's really helped to get my skin in check and to help normalize it. So now I want to talk about a couple moisturizers that I enjoy. The first of which being this e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream, and this is their fragrance-free version. This has a pretty solid ingredient list. We've got squalane, niacinamide, glycerin, hyaluronic acid. All these are going to help with moisturizing the skin and improving skin barrier function. This also includes a couple peptides in here which help to promote collagen and elastin production, and those are really important for helping to keep the skin supple and firm, and it really helps with softening the look of fine lines and wrinkles. This has a really nice texture. It's not lightweight or heavy. It's sitting somewhere in the middle. I feel like this would be a good basic moisturizer for just about any skin type, and I really enjoy using this one. I've used it as both a night and a day cream. Another moisturizer from e.l.f. that I really enjoy is this e.l.f. Happy Hydration Cream. So this one, again, we've got pretty similar vibe to the Holy Hydration Face Cream going on. We've got pretty much the same ingredients list going on, but what makes this one stand out is this also includes a very hefty amount of hemp seed oil. Hemp seed oil is rich in amino and fatty acids, which really help to moisturize the skin and keep it supple. It really helps with improving skin's barrier function and helping to repair the skin, and it makes this formula incredibly rich and moisturizing. Just like the other face cream I mentioned from e.l.f., this one is also fragrance free, but I believe that they only make one version of this, so there's not a fragrance version. Not that that really matters to me. I don't mind that this is fragrance, obviously, and I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't either. Now, because it is so incredibly moisturizing, I think this would be a great moisturizer for normal to dry skin types especially, but I do enjoy using this as a night cream. I do enjoy a more heavyweight moisturizer at night to really help seal everything in and help prevent moisture loss, because, you know, my face will be all up in the pillow and whatnot. So I like to go in with something a little bit more heavy at night just to help seal the moisture in and help prevent transepidermal water loss as I'm sleeping. And I notice when I use this as my night cream, when I wake up, my skin looks supple and refreshed, but it's not greasy at all. And I've never had any issues with breakouts from this. I would definitely recommend this to normal to dry skin types as a regular moisturizer, but if you do enjoy a more heavyweight moisturizer as a night cream, you could also use this for that as well, and that's how I enjoy using it. Another moisturizer that I feature a lot on the channel here that I really enjoy is this Naturium Niacinamide Gel Cream 5%. So like the name suggests, we've got 5% niacinamide in here, which is a really versatile skincare superstar and does a variety of functions. But in addition to that, we've got glycerin, hyaluronic acid, polysaccharides, and coconut fruit juice, which, side note, is actually very different from coconut oil and does not have the same comedogenic concerns. Just to point that out, they're two different things. And all of these ingredients come together to give the skin a nice lightweight hydration. We've also got vitamin E in here, which helps provide antioxidant support. There's also dimethicone in here, which helps to smooth over the skin, to help seal the moisture in, and it also gives the skin a nice smoothed over appearance and blurs out the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and pores. I love how this leaves my skin feeling moisturized but not drenched, if that makes sense, and it sits really nice on the skin. It's not heavy at all, and it really helps to, again, like I said, blur out the appearance of pores, fine lines, and texture. I like to use this as my day cream as well because this really helps to keep my oil production in check, and I haven't noticed any problems with breakouts or irritation from using this. So I really love this as a day cream, and this is what I reach for most often as my AM moisturizer. Another moisturizer that I reach for when my skin's looking a little bit more problematic and I'm experiencing inflammation and breakouts is this Good Molecules BHA Clarified Gel Cream. So I personally think that this is a really good moisturizer for oily, acne-prone skin types. It has a gel cream formula, so it's not the most moisturizing. It does have some ingredients like glycerin, which do help to moisturize and condition the skin, but that's not the main focus of this, which is why I recommend this for more oily and acne-prone skin types, people that don't necessarily need all that hydration. The main ingredient in here is 0.4% salicylic acid, which, like I mentioned earlier, is a oil-soluble exfoliating acid, so it's able to penetrate into the pore and declog and decongest from within. This also contains green tea extract and Centellia asiatica extract, which provide antioxidant support and help with soothing irritated skin. So I like to use this as my daytime moisturizer, like I said, when my skin's more problematic or on days when I'm going to be wearing a mask for an extended period of time. And this helps to keep my complexion clarified, and it helps with decongesting my clogged pores while also helping to prevent new comedones from forming. I've really noticed since using this, my breakouts have decreased in both severity and quantity. And like I said, I feel like this will be a really good product for those of you who have really oily and especially acne prone skin types. I definitely recommend checking this out. I like it as a day cream, but if you are a very oily skin type or you just don't need all that hydration, you can use it as a night cream as well, and it's really going to help to gently clarify the complexion. So that's it for my favorite skincare products under $20. Those are some of the products that I've used over the past year and a half that I've really been loving and have been doing wonders for my skin that are under $20. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below if you've tried any of these products. If you're interested in trying any of these products, let me know what skincare products under $20 y'all enjoy. Also leave a comment down below if you have any video requests or ideas for future videos so I can keep that in mind when I'm sitting down and thinking of things to film. Like I said, if you haven't already, just be sure to go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell button as well so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. And with that being said, I should be back shortly with new content. Bye.